Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Today's Friday, August 26th. Currently it's 72 degrees. High today's 84. Chance of rain 80%. Looks like it's rained a little bit overnight. Humidity's 84% right now. Winds are at 5 miles per hour. And air quality is 66. That's moderate. So not too bad. 82 for a high. Today, you'll see a taste test with Mike. I don't know if that came out already, that video. I showed the Budweiser beer battered pickles on the Aldi haul because I just had that one item from Kroger. I actually got them from Kroger. And I'm going to be trying those. Well, I already tried them, but you'll see the video where I tried those beer battered pickles, and I wanted something to dip them in, and I used, it's in the fridge now, I'll show you. You'll see today. It's Kroger chicken sauce, Kroger brand, I believe that's what it's called, chicken sauce. And so that was like an extra bonus taste test with it. So definitely check that out today. Last night we had hamburger steak. I call it that when I just make hamburger patties, because it's made, I guess ground chuck is from chuck steak. Isn't that what it is, chuck steak? Anyway, that's what I call it, hamburger steak. And Joy made mashed potatoes, and she also made green beans from the garden. So real home style meal there. Tonight we're going to do something easy, but something we really like. We're going to have chili dogs and hash browns. I've got some Ore-Ida hash browns we've been needing to use. We're out of fries right now, and we don't want to go to the store to get fries. Probably could make some out of potatoes, but we got those hash browns. They'd be good with it. Chili dogs and hash browns. And anyway, here's the picture of the hamburger steak. Those nice beans. And that's I got some of that ultimate ranch dressing. We didn't have any sour cream. Ultimate ranch dressing on my mashed potatoes. I didn't need to put any more butter. Joy said there was already a ton of butter in them. So anyway, let me get this ready for. I've got a taste test today, and it's something different, but it's something very healthy. I already know they're healthy, but it's these, and you've seen it already in the thumbnail. It's these Sun-Maid California Golden Raisins. It says timeless and trusted. I remember when I was just, as far back as I can remember, maybe 4 years old or something like that, I remember eating raisins. I think they had the little boxes back then. I think Mom would give me a little box, and I loved them. As a matter of fact, I even helped this old woman across the street from us when I was 4. I helped her. I would help her fold clothes, but all I did was the socks. You know how you put the sock together, then you stick your hand in there and pull them through, make them into like a little ball. I did that for her. Well, she obviously had more than just her living there, because I remember there must have been she lived with a family, I guess, with her family, and because there was a lot of laundry, unless she was doing laundry for someone else. I don't know. I just remember that. I remember doing the socks, and I could have a choice of what I wanted in return, and it was either a little bag of prunes or a piano lesson. So 1 week I would get the prunes, and 1 week I would have a piano she she was just a very sweet woman. And I actually liked the prunes back then. I don't dislike them now, but I don't eat them that much. Hardly ever. But I remember that, and good times. So anyway, let's see what the nutrition facts are for this. A lot of people have eaten regular raisins, but they've never tried, you know, the golden raisins. They also have yogurt covered raisins, chocolate, vanilla, and I can't tell what that one says. Peanut butter, chocolate and peanut butter. Oh my gosh. Chocolate and peanut butter raisin would be good. Let's see. If you eat 1/4 of a cup, that'd be like a little handful. It'd be 120 calories. There's no fat. There's no saturated fat. Hold on just a minute. No saturated fat. No trans fat. No cholesterol. Only 10 milligrams of sodium. That's 0% they got. 31 grams of carbs is 11%. 2 grams of fiber. 26 grams of total sugars, of course, no added sugar. 1 gram of protein. It's got 2% of calcium, 4% of iron, and 6% of potassium. And the only ingredients are California golden raisins and sulfur dioxide added as a preservative. Whoa, okay. And this is how I've been doing, and I think it's a good idea anyway. Joy had already opened these up. I think she put some of them on a salad or something. But what I'm doing, especially with these ants, is like I took the bag and I put it in a Ziploc bag and folded it up and put it back in the box. It also, that'll keep them, you know, fresher, of course, anything like that. But there's no way, you know, they're going to get through this, and because this is, you know, sealed up. There's no way. So, and they would go for the raisins for sure. Little ants. And I don't want to say anything to spook myself. I mean, not spook myself, but jinx myself. But I haven't seen many of them lately. I don't know if they're, what? I don't know. They're busy doing something else, or if it's like in the winter, you don't see as many, you know, hardly any of them at all. Okay. Here's what they look like. Golden raisins. I'm going to put some here on this napkin and fold this back over and put it in here. Get all the air out and fold it back up like I had it. A little more air in it here. Okay. Back in the box you go. Just like it was. Okay. I love them on a salad. That's when we eat all of them. I mean, that's the only time we really eat them, is on a salad. They do have just a little bitty different taste from a regular raisin. Very good. Very good. It's a great snack. I may start having them as for a snack. It'd probably be good maybe with some yogurt and a peanut butter sandwich. Done that before. I really like these better than regular raisin. Okay. I got these at Grocery Outlet for $1.99, but Sun-Maid, you should be able to find Sun-Maid raisins in any store. Some stores don't carry the golden ones for some reason. Matter of fact, seems like it was Kroger. We were trying to find like a regular golden raisin. They only had some kind of organic fancy, you know, that was real super expensive, but they didn't have like a Kroger brand, or we couldn't find the Sun-Maid at ours, but we did find them at Grocery Outlet. So just look at your raisin section. They may have another brand of golden raisins. I most definitely give that a 5 out of 5. That's just a very, very healthy snack. So anyway, let's do today's tidbits, everybody. They've been a little better lately. Okay. This one says, some like it hot, eating spicy in China's World War II shelters. Amid a summer of unusually stifling heat, the Chinese city of Chongqing has the perfect spot to cool down and enjoy spicy food. The cave hotspot is the World War II era air raid shelters converted into restaurants where the temperature is naturally cooler. Locals say that they come to these air raid shelters to stay away from the summer heat. That's very interesting. Okay, this is also interesting. James Webb, you know, that's that new telescope that's just finding all kinds of crazy stuff, detects CO2 on exoplanet for the first time. I'm stopped up this morning. My allergies are driving me crazy. In a breakthrough discovery, the James Webb Space Telescope has sniffed out the presence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere of an exoplanet, which are planets orbiting other stars. The planet, dubbed WASP 39b, is located 700 light years away from Earth and is larger than Jupiter in size. Scientists haven't detected carbon dioxide on any exoplanet before. That's interesting. And then Perseverance rover makes surprising discovery on Mars. This is another interesting. NASA's Mars rover Perseverance found igneous rocks, which are volcanic rocks, in the Jezero crater where it landed on February 18, 2021. This is surprising because the scientists expected to find only sedimentary rocks, which are made of mud and dead matter, from the ancient lake over which the rover landed. The origin of Jezero's igneous rocks remains a mystery. So there had to be a volcano to do that. And this is a Did You Know segment. All that. It's how the sun burns if there's no oxygen in space. You know, I never thought about that until I read this. And I thought, really, how does it? With no oxygen. The sun does not run out of oxygen because it does not use oxygen to burn. In fact, it does not burn as we think of logs in a fire or paper burning. The huge ball of gas is actually glowing because of nuclear fusion, the process when hydrogen fuses into helium and releases some energy. This energy eventually radiates out into space to be the heat and light we know stars emit. That's very interesting. Okay, let's find nice news. What does it say? There. Okay. There it is. All right. Of course, yesterday was National Burger Day, and oddly enough, I didn't know today is National, well, no, not Hot Dog Day. They don't mean hot dogs. Oh, that was tricky. Today is National Dog Day, but we don't mean hot dogs. So it's Dog Day. Give your pup an extra treat or trip to the park. And consider donating to one of the many rescue organizations that help dogs find homes forever. Forever homes. Okay. Meet the winner of the largest international HS Science and Engineering Fair exclusive. From a Florida farm to a first place at the largest international high school science and engineering competition, meet the world's most promising young engineer. Rob Sansone, 17, won the $75,000 top award at this year's Regeneron ICEF. For his submission, Sansone built a new type of motor to be used in electric cars. The invention could one day replace current motors that are reliant on unsustainable rare earth elements. His submission, Prototype 15, is only the beginning of what he hopes to achieve. Ultimately, I want to build a version 16 of the motor, Sansone tells Nice News. And then, of course, if my machine works out and I can get patented, then who knows what opportunities may come from that. As for the prize money, he plans to use it to pursue a bachelor's degree in engineering. And his message to other aspiring young innovators: if you are really passionate about a project that you want to pursue, and you really look in a wide perspective of what is available to you, you can accomplish a lot more than you think you might, he says. Down the line, we may be driving eco-friendly cars powered by Sansone's motors. And new research suggests you and your doppelganger share DNA. Wow. Have you ever spotted someone on the street or in a crowd and furiously texted a friend that you saw a person who looks exactly like them? Well, it turns out your friend and their so-called doppelganger may share more than just good looks. A study published earlier this week suggests that doppelgangers, seemingly unrelated people with similar physical characteristics, share DNA. Okay, that's crazy. The scientists teamed up with artist Francois Brunel, who has spent decades photographing look-alike strangers, and asked 32 pairs of his models to submit DNA and answer questions. They found that in addition to having overlapping genetics, the doppelgangers were more likely to have other similarities, including height and education level. Next time you're out and about, keep your eyes peeled for your own twin. As the population continues to grow, so too will evidences of doppelgangers. Because the human population is now 7.9 billion, these look-alike repetitions are increasingly likely to occur, research team Dr. Manuel Estella said in a statement. So these are people that look like each other, but they're not related right here in these pictures that he's took. Isn't that crazy? And I don't know, people have told me a lot of times I look like Eric Clapton. What do you think? Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, that's crazy. Nearly 20,000 acres have been added to the Florida Wildlife Corridor. The Florida Wildlife Corridor just got a major conservation boost. This week, the state committed to protecting an additional 19,897 acres of land, about 1 year after the Florida Wildlife Corridor Act was signed into law. Now a total of 56,342 acres will be protected, a win for the Sunshine State's diverse plant and wildlife. The newly conserved land comprises 7 different parcels, a mix of native and working lands that provide habitat and connectivity for key Florida species, per a press release. It includes a variety of different ecosystems ranging from the Everglades wetlands to ancient pine forests that are home to various animals like the Florida panther, Florida black bear, swallow-tailed kite, and gopher tortoise. These projects will provide protection to imperiled species, connectivity for recreational and wildlife corridors, and support for the preservation of Florida's national landscapes for future generations. Florida Department of Environmental Protection Secretary Sean Hamilton said some of the parcels will be turned into public lands so locals and visitors alike can enjoy the state's natural beauty. All right, everybody, that's it for today's tidbits and nice news, and that's going to be it for morning coffee break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Get you some raisins, try them, they're good for you. They actually taste good. That's something I need to snack on more than a cake or something like that. So that's a good one to try today. I thought it was a good healthy